Welcome to my first coffee talk of the year. I'm excited about this session. We are going to be covering creating videos for business, and it's the best way to connect with your clients and customers. So showing a little bit of yourself and who you really are does make a difference. When you start doing videos, you want to make sure that you stay with it, because once you're done with one, you're like, oh, I want to do another one. And you get shy again if you don't do it in enough time. So get on it because it is fun. All right, so who am I and why am I speaking to you? I am Nico Fisher. I am the owner and lead project manager of Skywriting by Nico. I am a project management specialist and I love my job. I do a lot of social media and train baby boomers. I'm a co-organizer for Maui Business Brainstormers, a score mentor for the Oahu Maui chapter. It's just changed. Co-founder of Maui Social Media School and a Maui Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce board member. So I'm really excited to be here with you. So video as we know it is no longer a big thing. It is done all the time. It does not have to be polished. It does not have to be perfect. And for really, mistakes are better. So because we see ourselves in it. So I'm sure that you have been in one of these 4 quadrants in the last week, and whichever way you have been showing up, that's video. So you're already doing it, you just don't even know it. So before you do any kind of video, before you do any kind of marketing, you want to make sure that you know who your audience is, who you're going to be speaking to. What I did here is I just showed a persona of somebody that would be probably in my camp. Somebody who I would like to focus my messages towards. If you don't have an idea of who your ideal customer is, doing a video is like throwing spaghetti at the wall. You want to make sure that you know who you're speaking to. If you're doing a video for a 65-year-old woman or a 15-year-old teenager, those messages are going to be different. So I wanted just to pop this in there so you can see that you will need to know who your audience is. Faux show. All right, so I did something a little different here. We are in a totally different space. It's no longer the sales funnel that everybody has to come in from the top and then zero out, getting down to the bottom. We have 3 phases of our business now, and people can join in at any time. They don't have to go from the top to the bottom. They can join in several places. You might already have customers that you've delighted, but you're going to attract them soon enough with another product or service. So I wanted to share this with you, explain this a little bit before we get into the videos. So the attract phase is to provide value before you extract value. So always giving something before you're getting. That puts people at ease and gets them to know you a little bit better. The engage phase is making sure it's easy to shop or buy from you. And then the delight phase is customer success is your success. So when someone is happy because of what you have done, the world's happy. So go for that. So I'm going to just talk about these 3 things first before we get into video. The attract phase. It's a lot like fishing. You know, you speak to the audience once here. Create less than 1-minute videos to get your point across. Excuse me. Mention in the video script that you are easy to find, least expensive, one-of-a-kind items, and possibly saving them time. So whatever it is, that's what you want to be getting out in your video, because that's going to capture us, especially if I want to save time, I might listen a little bit longer. So the engage phase. So this is where the magic happens for marketers. This is where people come to buy, and you have to make sure that it's easy for them to buy. If everything's gone according to plan, people will have consumed content in the attract phase. To meet them where they are, you should decide on what kind of video to use. For example, doing an intro video of you personally or your products. So you might want to start out with, I love what I do because, or I get excited when, or I'm really passionate about. And those things we respond to, we relate to. And so start it out with something that is just not, this is my product. So you want to make sure that you give them some little bit of enthusiasm, and then they'll stick around. And then that final phase, the delight phase, If it's done right, it is usually the fruits of your labor from the previous two phases. So it'll empower your customers to reach goals, which in turn can help you reach your goals. And it's a big win-win for everybody involved. So you can do a thank you video, a season's greetings, a brand, somebody else talking about your brand. You can do how-to videos, behind the scenes, tips and tricks, interviews, recorded webinars, all sorts of stuff. So there are so many, but I made this graphic just for you so I can show you a really easy way to find out what kind of video you want to use. So you have 3 questions. The first one is, where is your audience? So if your audience is on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, YouTube is down below, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, then you want to do a quick, simple video, whether it's a story or whether it is a reel. Maybe it's just even a post, but you got to figure out where your clients are. Are they searching Google for you? I did it again. I was going to say searching. Are they reading your blogs or looking for resources? So you got to know where they're doing this, because that's where you need to be. Are they reading your website, looking at your service pages, about pages, or are they on your shop? The next question is, what are they doing there? What the heck are they doing? Are they exploring? Are they looking into help or information? Or are they considering your offer? So think about those kinds of things. This is what we're doing online. And most of us do explore, and most of us do look for help with certain things. So that's where you might want to show up. And then the third question is, there are 3 types of videos. What purpose are you trying to get across? Do you want them to discover who you are or engage with you? These are the kinds of things that you need to have a call to action. Do you want them to learn about your business, about your products? That's education or entertainment. Or conversational videos. Do you want to tell a story? I'm going to get into that in a little bit, because telling a story is just about everything we do. We all have a story, and it sounds kind of silly, but it's the truth. All right, so I am not going to play this video. I might play it at the end because it'll kick me out of my screenshots here, and so I don't want to do that because it's not a pretty sight. I want to make this clean. So this video here that I did, it is a video that I did for you guys. In December, I wanted to know what you guys wanted, what type of topics or platforms that you guys wanted to learn about in these coffee talks. So this is about 1 minute, 6 seconds long. So all the videos that you do, try to make them under 1 minute. If they can be 30 seconds, it's even better. But this is an explainer video, and if you want, I'll show it at the end. This one here is one of our tutorials. It is a coffee talk that I gave last year on using Canva like a pro. And so this is a 25-minute video. So these coffee talks are 30 minutes altogether, 15 instruction and 15 Q&A. So today I'm doing a little bit more show and tell than Q&A, but if we want to look at this, I don't want to look at this because it's so long. 25 minutes is forever sometimes. So I'm not going to show that one to you. If you want these screenshots, if you want this presentation, I can send it to you, and all the videos are live, so you can look at it then. So now I'm going to go into what type of video we're talking about. So when planning a video, you need to do a few things. You need to figure out what type of video you want to use. Is it going to be a spur of the moment, like it happens? Maybe a client is in front of you and she's saying, or he's saying all these wonderful things about you. Put it on video. Get it recorded in your phone, because that is something you could use at any time. You can make it a story on Facebook or on Instagram. If it's a quick sale, you can create a reel on it. And I'll show you how to do that in a few seconds. But if it's a teaching opportunity, you might want to save that for maybe a quick how-to. So think about these things when you're going through the motions. Sometimes you have to explain it over and over and over to people. What if you had it on video? Makes it a lot easier for people to go, oh my God, I have that video. She's going to show me how to use it. That's what you want. So 5 steps into creating videos: crafting a plan, showcasing your personality, clearly explaining your product or service, adding both entertainment and information, telling a story that engages the customer, and title and promote your video. So let's go ahead and look at those now. I'm going to run through these pretty quickly. I have a class on this whole subject that's an hour long, and I go through a greater detail on these. But for now, crafting a plan is identifying your goals. It is writing it out on paper or on your phone or iPad, wherever you do your notes these days. Create a script, because you're going to need one. And what is the main thing you want them to know? Because that's going to decide what you want to do and how you want to do it. So what type of video, what platform you want to work on. Showcasing your personality. So I have a friend, Julia, who tells me that I need to do this all the time. And I'm not the one. I like to be on camera, but you know what? It's, you are you, and that's why people use you. That's the biggest reason why people come and listen to you. Showcase your personality, but consider a few things. You don't have to be on camera. You can totally just narrate, and that is will take a load off your mind for sure. If you're doing those videos, you want to make sure to check your mic volume. You want to keep it rolling. Always, I keep the video rolling. I added down here an online video cutter that I use all the time, that I will be using with this one for sure, because I've made a few mistakes. And go ahead and use it. You can cut out the top part of your video, you can cut out the bottom part of your video, or anywhere in between. So this is a free user. Yeah, there is a paid account if you want to, but I don't actually use the paid account. I just use the free one. So let me scoot this up here. Clearly explain your product or service. So sometimes our jargon is over the head of people who are just planning on using a product. Talk to us like we're 7. It's going to be helpful. We will get it. Show us what you mean. Show us on video, and use captions because we can listen and watch at the same time. But sometimes better, because we can get more across in a shorter amount of time if we do use captions. And then add both entertaining and informational value. People like to share videos, and for a few reasons. One is they want to be the first in their group to share it, something funny, that's me, to share information with their family and friends. And because people are going to be sharing your videos, you want to make sure that you have a giveaway discount code or a clickable link to your video or to your website, so people can actually find you. So consider that. And then this is one of my favorite books. This book is called Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. And I put in this schematic here because telling a story is really important. And telling a story, before I figured out how to tell a story, I thought I was the star because I knew stuff. But actually in this book, I am not the star. You guys are the stars. So you're the character. You have a problem. You meet a guide. That's me. You give him a plan, call them to action, and then you get results. Either, either they're going to buy, or they're still not sure. So you might need to go back around and fiddle with this. But this is one of the best ways to tell a story. And this is how people tell stories in movies. This is exactly what's done. So what this is, remember I just showed you this little schematic. When you're doing a title and promoting the video, you want to know a few things, right? You want to know who your audience is. You want to know where they are and what they're doing, and then what's the purpose of you creating the video. So that's the meat of creating a video. But then after it's done, you need to give it a great title. You need to do some description tags, have a great thumbnail video, and if you upload to YouTube, you'll know what that is. If not, I'll show you in my main class. And then you need to export your video to more platforms. And so Facebook, YouTube, or what's the one that starts with a V? Vimeo. So that's where you want to go. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go live because I want to show you how to do a few things on a few platforms. Right now, Because I can't go to Facebook, I want you to pick up your phone. I want you to pick up your phone and I want you to go to your Facebook app. And if you don't have a Facebook app, this won't apply to you. What basically I want to show you is how easy it is to create a story and how easy it is to create motion. It is a click of a few buttons, and this is something that we can all do. I do one every day, really not for business, just for fun, because I find really funny stuff online that I share. But all you have to do is you need to go to your Facebook page and you need to click the plus sign. So if you're doing that, you can take a look at, it says create a story. So you can just choose one photo if you want, or you can choose several photos. Stories go for about 10 seconds each on Facebook. And if you have 13 pictures attached, that'll be a nice little video for you. It'll just keep rolling from picture to picture to picture. You can add music and text if you want. And this is something I just saw. I didn't know you can do a green screen. You can do a green screen, which is something that we all want to do. So anyway, that's pretty cool. So the other one I want to show you is Instagram. And I want to show you how easy it is to create a story on Instagram. So if you're still on your phone and you click on your Instagram link, there's a plus sign at the top of your page, and it asks you whether you want to do a post, a story, a reel, or go live. So if you want to do a story, it's the same kind of thing. You can actually create a quick video, or you can choose some photos that you want to put on there. The reels are actually really cool. If you go back to your home screen or just scroll at the bottom to reels, you can do a quick video. You don't have to put the video on yourself. You can put the video just on whatever it is you're aiming your camera at, and you just speak. You can also add music. You can make it go for 60 seconds. And you can use a timer. If you're going to be in front of the camera, you can use a timer to jump around to the front of the camera. You know, set the timer for 5 seconds. You jump around to the camera, and all of a sudden you can be on video and have a nice reel. So those are really easy things I want you to do. So now I want to go to Canva. I want to go to Canva because I want to show you how you can do a reel on Canva. So I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'm going to go up to my other camera here and find where I am. Oh, all right. Y'all see my screen? Awesome. Okay. So what I want to do is, I'm going to close this up, is you need a Canva account. You need to have a Canva account. You need to go to canva.com and create a free account. If you do a lot of social media or want to do a lot of social media, Canva is the place to be, and it costs about $10 a month. Okay. So what I want to show you is you can do, if you click create a design, you can go here and you can create really anything you want, right? Canva has templates for just about everything. I swear to God, I should sell this stuff because I use it all the time. But I want to go to Instagram story. So if you want to do an Instagram story and you want to have a template to work with, what I showed you is just you using your pictures and things of that sort. But if you want to use a template, Canva has a great template for an Instagram story. So over here on the left-hand side, it's going to show you all sorts of things. So it's showing me, this is for me because I do a lot of different things on on Canva. And so they kind of know my style. So it's showing me a bunch of templates I can use. Now, when I go over these, it looks like a lot of these are pro. So in order to use these pieces, you might have to have a pro account. So let me go back. Let me try that again. I'm going to try to find something that's not paid because I want you to see how easy this stuff is. And I don't just want to show you what I can do. So I'm going to get out of that again. Remember I said for me, now I'm going to go down the road here and I'm going to show you their types. Instagram story. Let's go to newsroom Instagram story. Okay. So maybe you have a new video that you want to share. Maybe you have a new service you want to share. Let's see, this one is not pro. See, that one's pro, this one's not pro. So I'm going to click on this one. And you can change the picture if you want. You can change the title. You can change all the text. You can change the color, lickety split, like that. And then you can change the photo. So these things are really easy to do on Canva. And to change a photo, all you have to do is go to your photos. I'm going to select anything. Oops. Select, let's see, we'll do this. So I'm just going to pop that in there. So do you see how easy that was? So that is, let me change that color too, just to make it match. That's how easy that was. So I want you to do this. Create stories. You don't have to be the creative thinker on everything. You just have to know what photos you have. Download that as you would to your desktop and then post it on social media. So the next thing I'm going to show you is a reel. Now I love the reels on Canva because they're already in motion. I don't have to do much really. So instead of doing creative design, I'm going to go right here and I'm going to click reel. So I'm going to do Instagram reel videos. So it's going to show me a bunch of templates, right? So let's take a look at those. Now I can create a blank one right here and just add my own video. Maybe I've already shot something. I went to Baldwin Beach. I shot the beautiful water. I shot the cove. I might just pop that in here. All right, but maybe I don't have a photo, or maybe I don't know what to do. So I'm going to look for something here. Here we go. Over here you have filters. So I'm just going to click on minimalist. And I want to see, yeah, here we go. Let me do this one. So this is a free one. So again, there are free and then there are paid. And it's going to say pro if it's paid. So I'm going to click this one because I love the water on this one. So basically, this reel is already a video. I don't have to do anything to it. I can just use this. If I didn't go down to Baldwin, I could just use this. So here we go. I can change this to whatever I want. Maybe I want it yellow. Maybe I want it, it's kind of green. I just use a green. Ooh, that wasn't good. Let me just go back to that. There you go. So you can change the color on anything. You can change the text. You can move things around. Well, what I'm going to show you is this. So when you have an account with Canva, I have things that are stored in here. So I'm going to go over here to my left-hand side, and I'm going to look at my logos. So I have all these stored in here already, and I'm going to shoot in a plane. So I'm going to take my plane, I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to flip it to go the other way, because I want to go that way. And I also want to animate it. So let me just animate it real quick. So I can make it do that. I could make it do that. So do you guys see, I haven't done any of this. All I have to do is change the text if I want to, but it just does it for us. So we don't have to be this do all end all perfect, oh my God, I get so excited about this because it looks like you're so professional. I'm sharing all my secrets. Here we go. I'm going to press play. So this is what this does. This is the reel. So you basically don't have to do anything. Just change the text, add a logo if you want, and you're set. So these things can be downloaded, and they also can be scheduled. If you have a pro account, you can schedule these things right from your Canva account. So basically, that's the show and tell for today. It's 9:26. I want to know, you guys, if you want to take a look at one of those videos or if you have questions. So why don't you let me know, Karen or Julia, if you guys have any questions. Nope. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show, let me see, it's this one. Oops, I think I have it open. We'll do this. And here, let's My Nico, here it is. So this is a quick video. I don't know. Can you see my screen? Yes. Can you see? Yeah, awesome. So I am going to share this.
Hi there, I'm Nico Fisher and I run a company called Skywriting by Nico. As this year is ending, I know that we have a bundle of opportunities heading our way. In 2021, I began a series called Coffee Talks with Nico, and they're quick half-hour sessions on social media marketing platforms, 15 minutes of instruction and 15 minutes of Q&A. Before I create my marketing calendar for 2022, I thought I would ask you what you want to learn how to market your business. Social media marketing updates are always plenty. Instagram stories or reels, YouTube or TikTok fun, or maybe you want to learn how to do more direct marketing, maybe from constant contact, or learn how to do a drip campaign or create a landing page. Whatever it is, please let me know. I'm open. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I want to help you grow bigger and better in 2022. And so let's do this. Let's have some fun. So for now, happy holidays and blessings to you and your family and friends, and we look forward to an amazing 2022.
All right, you guys. So that was 1 minute and 6 seconds. So that's a long time. It really is. So if you can get, and somebody likes my sign back there, don't be a sucker. It's actually really funny, but it's the truth, and I try to remember not to, because I believe a lot in people, so I have that as a reminder every day. Anyway, that is the end of my show today. I'm really excited that you are here. I hope you got some good stuff out of it. If you want to grab the PowerPoint that I just shared to get the video links and all of that, I'd be happy to do that with you. Just put your email in the chat box. And I'll be posting this probably later on today. So if you want to see it again, you can. No pressure on any of it. But I love this format. It's really easy and it's really casual. So come here anytime and share with me. Spend time with me. And I want to thank y'all. So Julia and Karen, thank you for joining me. And we'll see you again next time.